Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Health is Wealth Nursery Channel. This is our very first post. We are posting this video to document the very beginning stages of a nursery that my wife Patty and I'm Tim, are starting in northern Florida on our property. We have 10 acres here, and we thought what a great idea it would be to try and start a nursery here. So we are going to try to document once a week to show our progress. We are in the very beginning stages. Um, Patty and I have both been around and both love plants and gardening and growing things most of our lives, here and there and back and forth, and part of our life and not part of our life at times. But throughout the years, we've both kind of always come back to it and enjoy it. And we're newly married. We got married. We'll be married a year this April. So a lot of new things going on. So it's all good and exciting. But we've been having a blast trying to get started. And this, like I said, this is very new to us. Neither of us have ever done a YouTube channel or a YouTube video, for that matter. Um, we don't have expensive editing stuff. Patty's taking this video with my cell phone. She did buy me a fancy little Bluetooth speaker, so I do feel kind of special. And thank you for that. But yeah, so we just, like I said, we wanted to document from the start to show kind of what we're doing to get started. We're going to make a lot of mistakes. Um, we I feel very fortunate that we've come across Craig Odom, Savvy Dirt Farmer on YouTube. He basically has a series of videos on YouTube helping teach people how to start nurseries. And that's kind of, I got the bug watching Craig's videos. And Patty and I were fortunate enough, we went up to Muscle Shoals, Alabama, um, to visit the music studios up there. And we ended up stopping by the farm and meeting Craig and his wife, Casey. And very nice people and beautiful place they have. And again, just thankful. We picked up some stuff while we were there. We picked up some green giants, of course. And so we're kind of following in their footsteps as far as trying to start a new nursery, learn from them, and even with the YouTube, just watching how they do the YouTube. And I love the fact that he'll tell you, Craig tells you straight out that he does, he's not, um, yeah, um, he doesn't know it all, and that we're going to make mistakes. And that's basically, I'm there. That's me. That's us. We don't know it all. We're just learning. Um, so well, we just want to take you on the journey with us. So we just picked up some of this mulch yesterday. We did find uh, a local farmer here in Jackson County, Florida, and it's actually, the name of it is Hidden Cypress Christmas Tree Farm. Daryl and Nancy, nice couple, beautiful people. So they they have a farm selling cypress Christmas trees, but they also have other products like this. We also got some great fertilizer from them. But this year is the potting mix that we use. It's basically pine bark and manure and peat and some sand. But it's pH tested. They test it regularly. It's really good stuff. We've had good success with all the stuff we're using. And then of course I got straight up pine bark, which we use to do the propagating a lot of the green giants and stuff like that. We're going to take a walk in the back and show you that. I guess we'll take a walk now. So show you some of the other stuff we've been doing. But yeah, like our property is definitely uh, is a mess. We got a lot going on, and we're trying. We're trying to improve every day. A little more background on the name of Health is Wealth Nursery. Patty and I both believe that being outdoors, being out in the early morning hours, is good for our health, and being working with plants and being out, at sunrise is beneficial to our health. And I recently just changed jobs. I was kind of stuck in an office setting for long hours and long days and weeks, and I transferred to a job and it was far from home, so I was traveling a lot. And now I work very close to home, and hopefully not as many hours. It doesn't appear to be that there's going to be a lot of hours. So I also get to go in a little later, so I have my mornings to tend to the garden and to get my early morning sun and be with nature for a few hours before I go to work. So here we have a couple of trays, a few trays of trying to propagate. Again, this is our first time doing it, just following stuff that Craig has taught us. Um, we got green giants, a lot of green giants, several hundred of them. I just took it upon myself to try and do forsythia. We got forsythia. We have, I'm trying to remember what those are. Oh man, that will come to me. But also Chinese holly, hardwood. These are hardwood cuttings. Trying it. We'll see what happens. Um, Again, the forsythia, the Chinese holly. Yeah. Oh, we also have the Leland cypress as well as the green giants. So all that's going on at Crepe Myrtle. Correct. That's it. Thank you. Um, it was something else, and I just can't remember it. But and also these here I purchased from Craig. These were plugs. I bought 40 plugs. We have the Phantom and the Limelight hydrangea, 20 of each. They were plugs. It was winter time. They didn't have anything going on. I potted them up, fertilized, and they're all looking pretty good. And today is March 15th. So we're doing pretty good. Oh, yeah. Look at that. What is that? That's one of yours, Patty. I have no idea what that says. It says it's Chinese. I think it says root help. That's great. You got little codes. See, Patty's got little codes that she uses, and nobody will ever figure it out. So it'll be a surprise. It'll be. It looks like it's alive, so that's good. Hey, you want to go around to the greenhouse and we could show some of that? And that's just some of the stuff we purchased, such as avocados. We're in like zone 9, so some people would tell you that you can do avocados if you do it right, if you cover them, if you keep them heated. Um, we had this small greenhouse. We kept these. What do we got left? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 avocados. We kept them alive in the greenhouse with the cold uh, freezes that we had this winter. Um, but we lost a couple as well. Oh, there's one more over there. So there's 7 avocados. But we realized how much it takes to keep these guys alive, and don't know if we'll ever put them in the ground, because we did have a couple in the ground that we covered them with the cloth, and they did not make it. So, and they're not cheap. So this is an experiment. we'll see how much growth we get out of them over the summer. If we do get one that gets really big, we'll pot it up, see if they get bigger. Maybe next year, if it's bigger, maybe then put it in the ground and take a chance on it. Either that, or it's just going to be in and out of the greenhouse and then maybe we'll get some fruit. I don't know. We'll see. They'll come out in the summer and they'll go back in there in the winter. But and then we got a bunch of stuff over here that too much to go through individually, but obviously we're just trying different experiments. We just picked these up from Cypress Tree Farm from Daryl and Nancy just yesterday when we went and got the soil. So these are pretty cool looking. It's a form of Leland cypress. I can never remember the name. He said it several times, but they have golden tops, so they're kind of cool. So I'm going to actually plant these in the driveway to the entrance of the nursery. Once we get the nursery up and going, hopefully these will be greeting you on your way in. So, trying to think what else that I want to touch on. So, oh yeah, so yeah, we might as well. We got a little burn pile going, but this is the back end of the property. So we have a driveway that comes down off the road right here. It's a grass driveway, and this is about 4.5 acres. I guess maybe 3 of it's cleared. So the clear part that you see is where we're gonna put up some hoop houses or some shade houses, and we'll have some parking over here, obviously. But we're again in the very beginning stages. We don't have anything. I mean, the driveway is here. We do use it, so it's been used, and it's pretty well drained. We don't really have to worry like pouring rain. You don't get stuck in the mud or anything. So it's pretty solid out here, which is good. It drains well, so we shouldn't have any problem with that as far as having to bring gravel in or anything. We're pretty good with that. But yeah, this is and our beautiful cypress that refuses to die. I believe it got hit with lightning, and the original tip kind of didn't make it, got knocked out, and one of the other branches decided to take over to become the tip. So it's doing pretty good. So that was a couple of years ago now. But anyway, wanted to get a video out there, get a video started, and say hello to everybody, and again try to just document us from the very beginning. And we look forward to posting our progress, our successes, and our failures. There's going to be some of each, I'm sure. I know for a fact we're going to have a lot of failures. So it's all good learning experience, and we're outdoors. We're doing what we love, and if we could help somebody else, and so far we've met such great people. Just like I said, mention Craig and his wife and family, and Daryl and Nancy, and we're only a couple of weeks into this. So, and they're just great people, and we look forward to meeting more people in the community and more connections in the nursery business and in our local community. So, anyway, that is all I have. Well, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.